Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of...
Come on, actually age a bit.
One eternity later.
As you can see, the boys are back. It's been a while. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Touchline Podcast. We're done for this shit.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Touchline Podcast. Boys, let's start getting into it, boys.
Buongiorno, everyone. Welcome back to the Touchline Podcast, episode 14. Boys, it's been a while, man. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
No, honestly, it's been a while. We've all been busy, this and that. And,
we've been uploading vlogs, previews, in particular the podcast. We haven't been
doing it for the last couple of weeks.
We haven't done it live for a while.
Yeah, but it's
We're
good
back in the swing of
to
things.
be back. We're still trying to organize where we're going to really start doing our podcast. We're still in discussions about that, but for now...
Boys, I forgot to start even tell you before the pod. I saw Mansour yesterday at my work. I came to my work and I told Anthony this. I was like, can we get a space at the school or something? Like maybe we can talk to Egan or something about maybe getting a permanent space there.
Yeah.
He's like, just shoot him I'll send him an email now. I shot him an email and hopefully he gets back to me. But yeah, so maybe he said he might do it for free.
Okay.
So he's like, maybe Egan will do it for free. I'm like, what about the footy players? If you want to bring footy players, guests or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, how does that work with the school?
And that's what we said, actually.
That might be something. That might be something like
would they allow it?
that affects.
I think they should allow it. They won't probably say anything about it.
They probably would, but they're careful who they bring to the school.
Maybe they got a policy or something.
Yeah,
but we're gonna buy this.
We need to actually get it sorted out.
Hopefully
ASAP that goes through. So yeah, that's the reason why we haven't been uploading podcasts. Just been doing other stuff. But yeah, we're back at it, and let's start the video.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Let's get into it.
That's good.
Before we start, unfortunately, John Sattler, a rugby league legend, passed away. Yeah. Rabbitohs player. I don't know how old is he.
I think it was the age of 80. Yeah.
It's sad to hear.
That bloke was old school, man.
Yeah.
Old school.
So, have you heard the story about how he broke his jaw in the 1970 grand final?
No, never.
You never heard of it?
No.
Fuck. Yeah, bro. He's as old school as it comes, bro. You want to talk about like an old school footy player that has grit and is that type of player?
Yeah.
Bro, you go to John Sattler. The bloke broke his jaw and played the whole game. But you know what he did? He pushed his broken jaw. He let no one know he had it. He pushed it through his mouth guard. He pushed it up so it doesn't hang down it didn't hurt him.
Tough.
So he stuck it right in his gum shield and he played the whole 80 minutes.
Yeah.
Even after he wanted to play the Australian Test, right? Kangaroos. And even then, after the game, he was thinking about that. So he didn't want to go out with the reporters. He just wanted to tell the reporters that was nothing, this and that. He went out to the reporters. As he was talking, his jaw dropped, literally. And then they all found out it was something serious, bro. And I'm going to say it again, bro. He's old school as it comes, man.
Back then, back in the days, it was crazy.
Condolences to his family.
There still are tough footy players now. But
You know what? You actually forgot about something as well. Even in the grand final, he had a dislocated elbow as well.
Did he?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He's probably busted up everywhere.
He's like a warrior. He doesn't stop.
Yeah,
mate.
That's old school for you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's that.
So
those are the guys that paved the way for all these guys
I
nowadays.
feel even these days people are tough, but now the rules and
everything has changed now. Yeah,
it forces them to get off the field. They can't follow.
There's probably tough, like you said, tough players on the field, but the new rules have been implemented.
I think everything has changed because olden days, even if they were busted out with their faces like blood everywhere, they'll still play a full 80 minutes of a game. But now these days with the rules and regulations and safety and all that stuff.
It's all about play safety now.
Because they're concerned for the players. So,
well, anyways, hopefully his soul rest in peace. But talking about toughness, it's been a crazy start to the season.
Yeah.
And I've got a question. Why has the season been so tough this season? This, of course, at the start of the year.
To be honest, I don't know. I think maybe the lower teams have just probably picked up on their fitness, picked up on their skills, and maybe also, who knows, maybe the bigger teams like Melbourne Panthers, maybe they've got a bit cocky. It's an easy come, so that's probably affecting on how they play, and that's what's given an advantage to the lower teams. Like you look at the Bulldogs, the Warriors, they're now fighting for top 4. I think if either the Dogs or Warriors win this week, they're heading to the top 4. So yeah, I think that's probably one of the biggest factors. I think teams are just probably not expecting these lower teams to do as good as they are doing now. So I think they just now they're going to have to be careful to when they do verse them, because it's not a guaranteed win.
Yeah, 100%. Everyone, all these teams are getting better. I feel like it's a matter of who wants it more now. As you said, all these big teams are getting cocky, and they've won it all. Like Panthers went back to back. Storms had their run.
If you look at the like past 2 years, 2020 season in particular, how easy the comp was. Every team was getting hammered. Manly were winning. Melbourne, Panthers.
It was like literally the same team the last couple of years.
But now I feel maybe the smaller teams have adapted to all those new rules, the fast plays. And now, again, like they've improved, and that's why.
And I said it before in the preseason. I said people have figured out, they're adapting to these new rules. The game's faster, and they're figuring out, for instance, the Panthers game plan.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's why Panthers are a bit on the back foot right now. People have figured it out, and
they haven't been like.
They're picking on their weaknesses.
I wouldn't say they've been very impressive to the start of the season. They looked a bit weak in parts of their the way they
even Nathan Cleary hasn't been up to standard.
Exactly.
We predicted him Dally M, so for him to start that season, maybe he's not going to get it. But Anthony, what do you think? Why do you reckon these teams are?
Look, you know what? Actually, it's actually fresh this year. To be honest,
it's good. It's refreshing.
At least we got all the teams that were struggling last year.
Exactly.
Now they're in the top 8. It's something different now. I think it's more enjoyable now that everyone's more comfortable watching the game now.
We have this every year. It'll be a wonderful sport.
Hopefully that will happen.
Good point Anthony makes. Now it's refreshing. We're excited to watch games, and like me, that's why I watch a majority of the games, and the reason is because now I know the NRL is unpredictable. Titans beating Melbourne, us beating Melbourne. It's so
exactly.
good.
Another thing,
So I was saying that you know how many years, like the last couple of years, it's been like up and down. It got so boring, and no one's interested watching as much.
Panthers versus Titans, it's nothing. But now, it could be
it's completely changed now. Like Titans winning, or even like Broncos or Dolphins or Dogs.
And on that, boys, it's a fact. Because I saw Clarkie's post today. The CEO, I think Vlandis, is like the game hasn't been this tough since 1974.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's been
it's a fact.
35 years.
It's been so good. Even like on our NRL tipping comps. Now
it's just complete change.
Deciding who's going to win, Cowboys or Titans. You know, that just shows how much. And
even on the fantasy too.
It's mad.
That's what makes it so good this
season.
It
is.
It's going to be.
We're all enjoying it, and like hopefully
still.
I hope it stays that way for a very long time.
I hope it's just not a little glimpse, and everything at the end of the back end of the season, it's the same teams in the top. Exactly. I want it to change completely. New teams in the top 8 and just a different final season.
Exactly. I think it's just a new area. A new era. Sorry. But I hope it stays that way for a very long time. And you know what? Look, it doesn't matter like if Brisbane wins this year or next year, the Hawks can win. Something different. Because how many times Penrith? Twice. Like everyone got over it. You know what I'm trying to say?
I think since 2018 to 2022, I think only 3 teams have won at Melbourne, Roosters, and Panthers.
That's correct.
That just shows how boring it's been. Only 3 teams.
That could be changing.
Hopefully, it'll be changed this year for 2023.
Changes it. I think. I think there's a lot of competitors, and it could go either way this year. I was even watching our video, the predictions. Anthony called it. It's going to be full of surprises.
That's what I said on the pod. So
I predicted Dogs first.
You never know, man. But look, all I'm saying. Now, I'll be honest, bro. You know what? It's just super fresh. A new era started. Hopefully, it stays that way. That momentum. And you know what? Let's just keep going, bro.
24 rounds left to go.
Yeah, exactly. Look, it's still early, but you know what? Anything can happen. Like I said, how many times? And I said it the other night.
Talking about surprises, not really a surprise for us, but Jacob Kiraz,
our boy Kiraz,
number 1 on the Daniel leaderboard.
Top.
What do we think about that, boys?
Jacob Kiraz is playing the best of his prime right now.
We knew this kid had potential, and he was going to be like next big thing.
It's only the start, of course, but just to be considered first already after round 3, it's just a confidence booster for him, and achievement for him. Like he's made the top, and of course it doesn't mean anything. But for him to improve on his game, he's going to know. Look what I can do. Look what standard I'm reaching. So he's just going to keep
3 games. But I was thinking to myself the other day, if Kiraz can keep this up, if he can make it around top 10 of the Daily M leaderboard, for a winger, I'm sorry, that's hard to get.
It is
For
hard,
a winger to reach that level
Yeah.
in the top 10, that's just crazy.
Exactly.
For us to achieve that.
And you know what, bro? He's trying to prove himself in front of Cameron Serrata and even Gus, because he
And
knows.
Origin, bro.
Yeah, especially Origin too. Yeah, because the way how he's playing, man, he's actually he's actually pushing himself
I wouldn't
harder
be
and being
surprised if he actually
consistent.
gets called this year.
Hey?
Like not in the team, but maybe like the 19, 19 just to be in it.
Exactly.
Look, I'm gonna say something, boys. I'm gonna keep saying this, man. Every time Kiraz takes that ball, takes that hit up,
He
bro,
goes hard on
this
it, man.
bloke plays with passion.
He plays with
I
heart.
know, like, you see the difference between him. I'm not saying the other doggies players don't play with passion.
Yeah.
But this bloke, all bro, like the way he plays with his heart on his sleeve. That's it. He epitomizes a bulldog.
Yeah.
Bulldog pushes through no matter what, bro. Just every
Absolutely.
single hit up, man.
Yeah.
He tries
300,
his
he
best,
makes 300 meters against.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
and that's what I said the other night.
Like I said, he's normally way better than the way he played against Tigers, but he's still that good. Is like wow.
But he still proves every
Look, I see it
single
this
week.
way. It's like if we were to play for dogs, we'd play like him. Because he grew up loving the dogs.
Exactly. But he had a bit of a struggle, like going from clubs to club, from
Yeah,
St. George to Cowboys and Newcastle. That's why Gus gave him the chance.
We're not Jacob
You know what I mean?
Kiraz.
I don't think a winger has ever won a daily game. Has that? Have that?
Nah, I don't think so.
Nah, surely not. That's a hard.
Nah,
very
honestly,
it's always been like a fullback or a halfback or a
could get
5'8"
winger
or
of
something.
the
Yeah,
year.
Bro, but
He's gonna get an award.
I hope he does.
I'm looking forward to that Warriors game, man.
Yeah,
That is gonna
he's going to play hard.
That's already so far out of the Melbourne, the Tigers. That's the biggest game of the season.
Yeah, it'll be a big challenge for him.
If we can
Yeah,
go 3 wins in a row, that's gonna be phenomenal. Us fans, Bulldogs fans, gonna even believe more that this year could be the year to play. Like, I'm so excited.
Going back to Kiraz, I was listening to on the radio. They're saying to move Kiraz fullback.
Yeah, I heard about that.
that probably could be a potentially.
They said, why would you ruin something that's working?
Exactly.
If you move it fullback, you might
Yeah,
struggle.
Yeah, you don't want to do it like the last year and the year before. But the way our Hayes Perham still playing, like the way he is okay at the moment.
I think Hayes Perham isn't
Yeah.
our long-term
exactly.
fullback. I think he's doing good actually now.
Yeah, he's proved a lot.
I was a bit on him at the start, preseason and first round. But
everyone was a bit concerned.
yeah, he's really improved. And but we're speaking about Kiraz. I think Kiraz, he's going to end the season strongly. I think he's going to be probably up there. Offloads is just amazing. Like, he knows how to offload. He's
I
always
think he's
up
been
there.
the best, or the Dalian points speaks for himself, but I think he's been the best paid this season.
Of course he
So
is.
far, yeah, so far.
So far, yeah.
But I don't say Sawali on that leaderboard.
Yeah, like you said, I don't. I'm sorry, I agree with you. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna stop repeating myself. Just let
Kiraz, honestly, really
let
go for it.
Kiraz do the talking.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Because he's young, he's fresh, right? He's ready to go, man.
I want to quickly say something. Let's just say Sawali's better. I agree with everyone. But the fact that he's already top of the Dalian list, he's on everyone's
Most
list.
offloads.
Like, he's on everyone's lips. Brad Fielder's speaking about him. Just every NRL panelist out there is speaking about him. So that just shows that we're not delusional. We're not dumb. We know what we're talking about. Kiraz is such a great player. Just to even compare him to Sawali isn't delusional. It's a fact, and it's our point's valid now.
Yeah, exactly. And not to mention as well, like how you said about New South Wales, like if hopefully Brad Fittler will choose it. If Brad Fittler, if you're watching, please select Jacob Kiraz for New South Wales, because the way how he's playing, man, honestly, he made the biggest difference from last year. Ever since Big Potter came in, that's when Jacob pushed it like so. Yeah, Jacob when he started playing, oh my god, that was the biggest change, man.
We never said Suwali he's a bad player.
No,
he's a good player. He's got potential like
of course, bro. He's a good player, but he's not like Jacob Kiraz, bro.
And what I said before the season, me and Sammy said we're gonna watch every game for Roosters.
Yeah.
And so far, I haven't seen.
We just got to see the comparison, like the difference from Joseph Sawali and Jacob Kiraz. But the way we've seen it in front of our own eyes, I think Jacob Kiraz is heaps much better.
Speaking about the rise of Kiraz, what about the rise of Broncos?
Yeah.
Wow, Broncos, they're absolutely
They give me Bulldogs 2012 vibe. That's what I was going to say.
They are.
They
play.
Well, even back in the 07, 08 days too, Broncos, they play really good too.
Packs remind me of the Dogs one. They got a fast back line.
And a lot of their players are from their youth, from the Broncos,
right.
exactly like our Bulldogs. So that team, man, it looks strong.
That just shows if you have a strong halfback, man. Fucking
Adam Reynolds, he made a big difference when he signed with the Broncos.
Because I was speaking to my dad about last season when he signed. He was saying Bulldogs should have signed him because they didn't have the best team last year. They just started under
They just exactly
one man changed the whole team, and that's why number 7 is so.
And when Reynolds got injured,
they struggled.
They did struggle. But anyways, like he's saying that he didn't have no regrets signing with Brisbane because Adam Reynolds because now he's getting the team like onto the top.
Yeah, he's
the way how they're playing, they're on fire, man.
But Broncos, they always start strong and then look like
and you know how I said it before.
I think it's different. I feel
This
this
season.
Yeah, but they're playing with.
If Reynolds gets injured again, that's going to cost them again.
Exactly, right.
He needs to stay fit for the whole season. But
100%.
Reece Walsh too, man, he's playing for nothing.
It wasn't good against Dragons,
Big difference.
but again, he turned up when it mattered.
He turned up when it matters, yeah. And he's growing as a player each round, and he's only, I think, 20. So he's going to be up there as probably
Walsh.
Reece Walsh. So he'll probably get selected for Queensland.
Like we said, they remind us of dogs. He reminds me of Barber.
Yeah,
Hey, don't get out of here, mate. Don't get out of here, mate. Don't be comparing to Barber. No, compared to that bloke.
He'll get there. He'll get there soon.
Yeah, don't say Barber, please.
Barber, but we don't want to get out of topic. But Barber, every time he touched the ball, he's made a line break.
Yeah.
I'm saying Walsh has the potential to do that too.
Just don't say Barber, bro.
Nah, Barber.
But he's a freak, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Reece Walsh is a freak.
That's crazy.
Wow, man, I can't believe it.
But do you reckon Broncos have the chance to win the premiership?
I think maybe. I don't know.
early?
It's probably too early now. You know what? I just can't wait to see for the finals. I want to see what they're going to be like in the
end of
finals.
the season.
The way it's looking, it could be like a complete different final.
It will be.
hope-
Because
I
like how we said at the start, it's going to be a
I
fresh
honestly
thing.
hope it's like, for example, Warriors and Broncos, for example.
Yeah.
Just change it up, man. Like,
Yeah,
all
of
these
course.
things. Get Cowboys in the final, get Sharks, just something
Well,
different.
even dogs too. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
whoever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like Panthers, get out. Get
I think Penrith should stay bottom of the ladder.
That was, I think, $27 to win it, Broncos, at the start of the season. Now they're $8.50.
Wow.
Yeah, so
that's like what, $17 difference. I think. Yeah, it is.
No,
You're
they're
the
doing
betting
good.
man, Anthony.
Yeah.
I know. I know my maths.
they're doing good, and
Yeah.
I just think the success of that is just all from Adam Reynolds. Like he was amazing
Yeah.
against Dragons, and he like really led the team and orchestrated the whole performance. So without him, as we said, they're going to struggle. But so far Broncos are doing good.
But let's hope their momentum stays that way, man. And good on him that he's getting the team on the top right.
They won't get wooden spoons anymore.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm probably wrong. But we just don't know what's going to happen. Anything can happen. And Bill said it even on the Zoom. Anything can happen.
Hey, let us know. Don't put that shit on a t-shirt. Just let us know. Anything can happen with Anthony's head, bro.
Oh, God.
But yeah, Broncos first. They got a massive game against the Dolphins. So both teams actually. One of them is going to get their first victory. If Dolphins win that, bro.
I can't wait for this game, man. Honestly, that's going to be the best game of the week.
Kafisi and who's out?
No, he's out. Suspended.
4 games.
Oh, and Jeremy Marshall King's out still. So
why?
Because he's still suspended.
Oh, is he?
Hard tackle.
I never knew that.
So I think Broncos should get the win, but Broncos doing good.
No, it should be right.
So we're going to be introducing a new segment called "Bring Back or Leave That," where I show. Oh, you're going to show the boys a few images where if we should bring it back or if we should leave it in the
Just
past.
leave it,
So Shabba, we're going to bring it up. So first one, this is NRL edition, by the way, or NRL. It's not opening.
No, just
It should be opening.
Fuck, your laptop's slow.
Shabba, you gotta hold it. Click the left button. Yeah, open. It's stubborn, bro.
Yeah.
So first one, the Tazo footy cards. Remember these ones back in the day?
I remember back in the days, man. Back in school,
I
right?
remember back. I don't know if you guys had, but I'd have swimming.
Yeah.
Exactly. Swimming. You're finished. You come out, wait for the canteen. You see one of these bags. I used to get the Sandboy ones. With the wrapper.
Even after school, remember Salivas?
Exactly.
I used to beg my mum after school just to go get them, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'll never forget when I was back in that Seychelles Bills, like after footy, we used to go to the canteen and get them. I used to get Willie Mason one. Back in, I think it was back in 04, I think. Yeah.
So one of the finals.
Just before high school when I was starting.
They have to bring this back. Like I know now they do like the packet, just a packet.
Yeah.
But this one's something about more like
The old school is actually better than the new school right now.
You get to eat the chip, of course, and then there's something in it.
It's like towards the end. It is.
It's just one card, so you like.
Like you're gonna get.
I remember before I was at swimming,
Yeah.
and then I remember I was so cheap. I had a back-to-back one. I had double in one.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I was.
I was double, bro. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
It was stuck together. I don't know who it was. Those were the days.
Was it Benji?
I don't know who
It
it
could
was.
be. It could
You
be.
used to
Or
look forward,
Scotty Sattler.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
You used to
him.
look forward like, Barber.
Remember the 3D ones? They had
Yeah,
the 3D.
The
That's
hologram one, yeah.
That's
that's-
the 2007 one.
If you go, I think we all have a pack of them. I have a pack like
Yeah.
700.
Oh, man, I still have them.
Yeah, I still remember these ones like back into high school. Like,
It's basically a FIFA pack opening.
not really,
Yeah.
but like the NRL one was the main one because everyone loved the NRL.
Remember
one.
at school we used to trade it with that mucker.
yeah,
Everyone used to do that. Everyone used to play that competition game.
And
or
there
whatever
was-
it's
I
called,
don't know
yeah.
if the rest of the people did that. I
I don't know if they're still doing it now in school.
As in, like,
I
they used to slap it on the card. If
Yeah,
it fake, I think
Yeah.
you face the
Swap
back
it,
side.
and there was like a trio card too where you had 3 players. I had
Yes,
one card, a
bro.
Bulldogs one. I
Bring it up, Sharon. Bring up the other cards.
had Willie Mason,
Yeah.
Willie Mason, Sonny Bill, and I think Masri in one or Patton or something.
Yeah, man. And they used to have the team cards.
Just go on the thing.
Go on Google. Go bring up Tazo, NRL TAZO.
Zio.
But this was like hit back in the days,
Bro.
man.
So we're all agreeing. Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Yeah, please, you have to
100%. Bring it back,
teach
man.
new generation. You know, not teach them, but like give them what we have.
Who makes it? Is Tazo the company? that
That's
makes
just the company. I was looking at online the other day. On
Can we
eBay.
message him or something? Like,
I was looking on eBay to see if they still have those chip packets.
They do.
I don't know.
you reckon you
use
can?
the
Is Tazo still a company?
Hey?
Tazo
Yeah,
still a
yeah.
company? We should try and not working.
It's not working.
Nah, it must be the
Yeah,
internet.
I'll bring up my phone then, real quick. I just want to show you boys. I'll probably put it on the
Yeah,
screen
but
too.
for sure, bring it back, man. That's just.
We'll get the next one just off.
It's just an amazing feel opening the chip
Mate,
packet.
just that brings back so much nostalgia, man. Like, yeah, I remember I had one of them signed by Fui Moi Moi. Remember John? Remember John from my school?
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
remember I gave him the card to get it
Yeah,
signed.
yeah,
I don't know if I
yeah.
still have it. But yeah, bro, fuck. Remember that's the 08 version.
Yeah,
The little
Yeah,
buck.
look how
Jared
much-
Haynes one, Benji
It's
Marshall,
just
Robbie
something about
Farah.
it. It's just
They
something
had
about
the
it.
whole lot.
I have this one, the Billy
Sunny
Slater.
Bill, the Sunny
Oh, you got the Sunny Bill. I used to have that too, back at home.
I have that, yeah.
Yeah, that's a 3D one. I'll still
Yeah, I have that too.
Man,
Yeah,
they were the days, man.
Yeah,
They were the old school
Yeah,
days.
yeah,
You reckon they go for big money?
Bro, everything,
Maybe.
Probably
Maybe.
depending the player.
Yeah.
everything
Depending
back in
on
the
the
days was always just the best.
100%.
Not in
Yeah.
regards to sport, just anything.
Exactly.
Song, music, movies.
100%,
whatever you
100%.
call it.
So
But
next
yeah,
one.
we're bringing that back.
So next one. This is a bit of a weird one, but I thought I'd put it in the list. Remember the white border around the NRL
the logo.
Premiership logo on the
Yeah.
grand final.
I'll just
Yeah.
bring
Just remember, don't you remember?
Yeah,
I remember that one, yeah.
Yeah. Do we bring it back
Was
or
that,
we
only
leave
for,
that?
was that only for grand final?
Only for grand finals. Now they got that little writing in the middle. See, for instance,
now
where it says
Yeah,
Canterbury,
yeah.
they had that little writing. So they
Oh, the
changed
grand
it up.
To be honest, why not? Like, it's a grand final.
Yeah, yeah.
Change the jersey up a bit.
Yeah.
100%. But that's why I put it. I was on the fence. I don't know if I should bring it back or should we
I
leave
don't
it?
mind if they don't bring it back or
Yeah.
take it back. So
I'm gonna say leave it. Leave it.
I think we all should leave
I was
it.
gonna say leave it. Yeah,
Yeah, but I think it's
it's
nice.
more prestigious when you have
Something
like
unique,
a grand,
A grand
final.
final,
20,
exactly, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
written writing.
Yeah,
So we're leaving that.
leaving that.
All right, Dogs logo. Oh, open it up.
Canterbury Bulldogs logo? Yeah.
Bring it
I
back.
remember.
Are we bringing it back or are we leaving it?
So I was saying,
Do you want to bring this back into next season,
Just
or do you want to leave it in the
Look,
past?
I'm going to be honest with you. I think we should bring it back because I remember wearing this jersey back in
Nah,
02.
in
02.
in my opinion,
Yeah.
leave it. You know why?
Why?
Because this represents the 04 boys. The 08 days.
Yeah.
We want the new logo we have now to be another
Yeah.
Bulldogs, you know?
100%.
But maybe like if they ever bring it back later on in the future, maybe you just
Like,
don't
you
know.
don't
But you know what? I remember wearing this jersey. Right, it was like
Oh,
the
they
best
had a
jersey.
mad
to ever-
logo, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
I like the way
I
it
don't know
was
if they
simple.
can see that. If
Nah,
not, but
okay.
yeah, they should put like an angry teeth on it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's like in the 80s.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna say leave it.
Leave it.
Or
I think
Yeah.
could they do it around?
as much as I'd want to see that
Could
back
I
on my
do-
jersey, but I think
possibly-
leave it. Not in just disrespectful, like I hate
Yeah.
it, but it's meant to be back for that
From
04
those
days.
days, yeah, from 02, no, from I think 99 to 04.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that's
should-
what it
we
was.
should
That
have it
era.
back.
Yeah, I was saying, could they possibly do like around the footy where they have the old logo on their
They could,
the jersey?
yeah.
They
That's
could
something.
design it, but just to mix it up a bit, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I feel like we need to win a premiership with a new logo.
Yeah,
logo,
exactly.
Like,
So leave
yeah.
it.
That logo
So,
itself is just amazing. I love
It's
it.
meaner. It's meaner than
Yeah, it is.
than the current logo.
I love it, bro. It's
Yeah.
mad, but
But we're leaving it
leave it, but for
for the time being.
yeah,
Exactly.
Next one.
Is the NRL mascot.
Coca-Cola Zero Ball.
bring that back.
I think
Oh, bring
bring
it
that
back.
back.
Someone a new deal Coca-Cola.
Remember those?
What is it now
Coke-
on Westpac?
It's supposed to be.
You remember those
Yeah, it
Code
is.
Zero challenges? The YouTube
Yeah.
videos?
Yeah,
I remember that.
The field goal, the bin challenge.
Yeah.
Challenge,
They
crossbar
were the
challenge.
days, man.
Yeah, man.
They were the days. And that was like bringing back from what, 06, was it?
That was
No, 08, I think, yeah, 08.
Even 11 had that, I swear.
Nah, that changed that time,
I
yeah.
was on the fence. I don't know. I was thinking if I should put that one or the Powerade Bull. But I was like,
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
The
Yeah.
2012, yeah.
No,
What was
this-
last year's one? Last year's one was
The chic. What the fuck? I don't know.
Look, I know it's just a ball, but sometimes
Yeah.
it just hits differently.
No,
The
no,
ball.
yeah,
Oh.
100%. No, I'm saying bring it back, man.
I think bring it back.
Bring it
Yeah,
back.
I would
It's
say
just
bring it
something
back.
like the black part of it. I don't know. Just the black with the red.
I don't know if you. I don't know
And I
if you.
think, go.
Yeah, I was saying I don't know if you remember when Hasmul Mazzi kicked the 100 meter guy normal with that ball.
Yeah.
I think it was against Brisbane Broncos back in I think it was 08,
100 meter.
09.
100 meter.
As in when he was kicking it at Brisbane at Suncorp,
like
he missed it because I think his foot hit the grass.
Okay.
That's why he stuffed up on his foot. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had it on YouTube. So honestly,
And I think we like it more because, of course, back in the day,
it was just like
nostalgia factor.
yeah.
But I'll bring it back any day.
I'll bring it back too.
They need to bring something old back into the NRL.
Yeah, they should, but I don't think
If it's just one thing,
Yeah.
bring it back.
All right, next one.
that's North Sydney Bears, isn't it? Yeah.
They were in the league up until like 99.
No, 95. 95, 97, yeah.
So are we bringing back the Bears or are we leaving them in the past?
Look, they are, but look, to be honest, I think they are going to bring it back probably next year or the year after.
they're
Maybe.
gonna make a
It could be in the works.
After that Dolphins, what's it called?
What is that?
The Dolphins introduction.
When they bring
how
them,
good it's
yeah.
been. I'm saying bring in another.
I think just they need one more team. in the
18.
NRL to make
And
18
especially
finals.
how many fucking Queensland teams are going to have? Like,
Yeah,
They got so much.
Sydney.
Yeah, they got so
we
much.
need like another Sydney team.
Yeah.
Even I think if they get 20 teams,
Yeah.
Perfect.
Let's
Look,
talk about
if they're going to bring North Sydney Bears back, they need to bring upgrade the stadium because
course, yeah.
their ovals like small.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like past Harbour
Like
Bridge in North
Dolphins.
Sydney.
I reckon the NRL will help them. Like,
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, they probably will.
And
Yeah.
it's all around.
And that's
it's
a mad logo
It's a
as well.
meaner team.
Look how
Yeah.
bad that
It
logo
reminds
is.
you of the Panthers
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
As in,
Oh,
like,
and speaking
Panthers.
of that, Jacob Preston used to play for North Sydney Bears.
Yeah, a lot of
he was
players.
He
from
did.
that area.
And to, like that, soon they'll change it just with the bear face.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a mad logo.
No, just a team
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the,
Like, it looks
the
mad.
Dolphins. What's mean about the Dolphins?
Yeah.
boys?
No,
You
it
know
doesn't
what I
look
mean?
that
The
bad.
Bears screaming.
Like, it looks mad back in the days.
Yeah.
I remember watching
I
it.
think bringing that team back in NRL.
Yeah.
Just bring it
So
up
we're
a
all
level.
agreeing,
Yeah,
bring it up.
100%. 100%.
All right, next one. Are we bringing back?
This logo is it the logo?
Yeah, it should be.
Are we bringing back the old NRL Telstra Premiership logo, or are you happy with the
No,
current?
I think we should bring it back. I think we should bring it back. They were the
Yeah.
days, man. Miss that logo.
I don't mind keeping it.
Yeah.
What's the current
I don't
NRL
know.
logo again?
Pull it up, show it.
Oh, the
wait,
updated
wait.
one, how it's
Yeah.
I'll show you. It's
Is
very
basic.
simple.
yeah, it looks very, very
No, no.
simple. Should work.
It's the green one.
It's this one. It's very simple. I'll put it up on the screen. Yeah, it's that one.
Look, I don't mind the new one, but the old school is the best
Then
one.
again, some
I would
people
bring it
might
back,
not like
definitely,
this
right?
'cause it's very old.
Oh,
Yeah, of course, right.
No, like we're talking about overall design. I feel like nowadays everything's simple, man. Like,
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why.
If you
they-
look at any other business, like in
Yeah.
general,
yeah.
they want everything simple.
It does.
Like,
Like back in the days, it used to be a lot of
Like
sponsors.
even the
and
one
the
before
logo
that
looks
was
much
what-
better.
You know the old one, the one
Yeah.
before that. I'm gonna pull it up right now.
I don't mind the 2013 NRL logo.
Yeah, you're talking about this
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
mad. That's,
Yeah, I remember
that's
that one.
amazing. That's
And even in the
one.
NRL game,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
how
yeah,
mad was
yeah.
it back in the days?
That's a mad
Yeah,
one.
that was the.
That's
You know what?
nice.
That one was the best one.
Yeah, that was a
That-
mad
that-
That
one.
was
is-
fuck. What was that? 05, I think.
05, yeah.
05, yeah.
That's a cracker logo.
That's,
Yeah, it
that's
was.
bro. That screams like I don't know, man.
So hectic.
More
I
professional.
think
Does, yeah.
the NRL logo needs to have something that really represents NRL.
For sure.
Yes.
Like
Sure.
bring a ball into it or the trophy.
100%.
Something like this NRL with the ball.
Like the
Something
current one's
like
just
that.
a fucking
Yeah.
you
And
know
then
whatever
something
was
like
that.
the
Like,
V.
that doesn't symbolize what NRL
like
Yeah,
what
so
Yeah,
NRL
I'll bring it back.
Bring this
Bring
back.
it back.
Guarantee.
Yeah, for sure.
Guarantee.
and there's many others I'll bring back too.
100%. What's the next one, boys?
He's pulling it up now. Mascot Mania, boys.
I have
Wow.
This game,
Wow.
I've got that game.
I still have it, man.
Yeah, I
Oh,
still have
Did
that.
you play this, Anthony?
Yeah, back in the
Yeah,
days,
yeah.
the best game,
A
man.
couple years ago, I think it was like 7-8 years ago, I lost the game.
Oh,
And
no.
I was pissed
I
at
bought
that.
it.
I was actually crying when I
I
was a
bought
kid,
it,
of course.
I bought it for myself for Christmas.
Yeah.
Just to play it.
It's
Oh, recently?
Yeah.
Last 2 years ago.
Yeah, no, this
But
I used to grind on this game.
Yeah. But the kickoffs, like the what's it called? The play modes were so easy.
Like the little challenges I used to
the
Brutus
Bulldogs,
and I like getting the coins. And,
Yeah, I've only played a few times.
Was the Titans one always the hardest for you?
Which one?
The Titans one.
Yeah. Even those little mini games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The NRL games,
The mini games are so easy.
They were.
Like you just get the ball running around.
So
satisfying.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But I
I
think,
miss those
was it?
days.
It was hard too.
No, the Titans one
And
was the toughest
Cowboys.
one.
They need to remake this game. I reckon.
I think they should remake
They
it.
should bring it back to the
What
newer
do you mean? They
generation.
have it.
Of course,
No,
the doggies
sure,
run.
they make it.
Yeah, of course, they got the doggies run.
Of course,
Because you know what, the
Best
days, you know what, boys, the days when everyone used to finish school, afternoon they'll come straight home.
Yeah.
They'll say, you know what,
Exactly,
fuck it, let's
yeah,
just
yeah.
jump on the games and
Yeah.
start playing.
They
And
just
they
gotta read
won't,
this
and
off.
they won't leave. They won't leave on the TV to play the games
Yeah, yeah.
all night. They'll just stay on it constantly, hours and hours.
I reckon nowadays this will be a mobile game.
Yeah,
Bring
sure.
it back on mobile.
But you know what? They actually got
Nintendo
something.
doesn't exist now.
They're actually doing something on the NRL game on Android and App Store.
They're bringing back Rugby League 5.
Are they?
Hopefully, that's
So
like a
something
big-
in the works,
Big
yeah.
event, bro. They have to really improve an NRL
Yeah.
game. Like the ones they have now, Rugby League 4, it's good, but
It's
needs
not.
big
Yeah, it needs a big
they
update
need
for
something
sure.
like FIFA, for example. The
Yeah.
quality,
Okay, so
the
I'll take it up.
everything. Like they need to really improve on the NRL games.
And I
But
think this is the
There's
last
one more.
Which one's the last one?
Yeah, that one.
what's this? Oh,
Heritage round.
Ah, the Heritage Round.
100%.
I remember this one.
100%.
That was the days, man.
Think of it. I remember back in 2012, the Bulldogs Heritage was striping.
Yeah, I remember
Everyone has
that.
stripes.
Huh?
Everyone has
I'm
stripes.
just saying, but I'm just mentioning
Yeah.
the Bulldogs. It was just mad. Even retro round they should bring back.
Yeah, they should bring back the retro round and
So
this
they have
as well. The
Storms always
Heritage.
do that. Storms
Did
do
it
yeah.
against Dogs.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
That was a crazy jersey.
But I love the old school ball.
Yeah,
They were the days when
The
80s and
Tigers
90s when they
The
had it.
Tigers had the orange and black stripes.
Yeah, we had blue, white.
Roosters had the red, blue, white stripes.
White
like
The
thin
original,
lines,
yeah.
The thin lines. Even they should bring women's in league.
Yeah.
I know they
Yeah.
still do it. Do they still do it?
Not really. I think they stopped a
should
couple
bring
of years ago. Yeah.
The pink socks, the pink
Yeah,
outfit.
yeah,
Yeah, they should bring it back. The old
They
school,
still do those
right?
rounds.
That's not.
Nah, not really.
It's not
They
like
changed
I
it.
think they do, but it's not like the way it was before.
Yeah.
I think they put like a little strip of pink.
When I think of the pink, I think of Josh Reynolds.
Yeah, I remember that.
Against the Tigers.
Yeah.
But we don't think the same.
Yeah, I think
2011.
Mate, we love you, Josh.
Love you, Josh Reynolds. Gonna get you one, man. Yeah, that's so we're bringing it back. Yeah,
100%.
Majority, we're all bringing
And
it back.
even
100%.
I think it was Heritage Round where they actually used the olden day the sand.
Yes.
They used to do that.
Imagine the players come back. You know the baggy jersey.
yeah.
Imagine that.
And even the
Just
buck-up
for a
set
week,
as well.
Just for a week, bro. Like
Hey?
I'm just saying, bring it for a week. These
Yeah,
Heritage
for
Rounds.
sure.
What do they do now? They do Anzac Round, which is good.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
do the
like that's the
Indigenous
most
round.
important
They do this
year of
round.
the season of the NRL. Yeah.
Multicultural.
I think this should be on the
They
list
should bring
next.
back Heritage Round, Women's in League, and I think
Yeah.
They should bring all that back.
Yeah.
They should bring that.
100%.
If they don't bring that, I don't know what's going to
Against us,
happen.
look, we're involved in it. So
Yeah.
imagine everyone else.
Because
like,
everyone loved it back in the
Yeah,
days.
exactly. Yeah.
Everyone loved it.
But that's a wrap up for what is it called?
They bring back or leave
Bring
that.
back
yeah.
or leave that. That's
Yeah.
a wrap up for that one. Let us know in the comments. What would you bring back? Would you bring back these nostalgia things, or would you leave it in the past?
Or if
Just let
there's
us know.
anything else we didn't mention that
Yeah.
you guys know, just leave it in the
Exactly.
comment.
Let us know in the comments. But that was that. Next segment,
I think
boys.
that's NRL.
Was that NRL wrap?
That was NRL wrapped.
All right, let's
Okay.
move on.
To Samuel, Premier League.
Okay, Premier League. Okay, so it's been a while since I actually spoke about Premier League. We want to start bringing back the content back for that, like even not on the pod, but in general, like we make fan camps or Man United games, Arsenal games. But now we haven't spoken about it a lot, but we'll get into it. Arsenal just exited the Europa League against Sporting. I know you're pissed off, but is this a blessing in disguise for Arsenal?
Look, when we lost that game, and like all the moment in that what I was feeling during that period of time, the 120 minutes of football, like what was going through my mind, it was just crazy. I was down. I was just lost. I just was shocked what happened.
Yeah.
Sporting, they're a good team.
It's another Olympiacos.
Yeah,
moment.
we always struggle in the Europa League for some reason. Like in the 5-6 years we've been in the Europa League, like surely we should have at least won one trophy, which it's not a big trophy for me. I don't care if we don't win it. If we win it, I'm happy. But there's something in the Europa League we always struggle in against the
But surely
lower oppositions.
when you're in every comp, you want to win it.
Yeah, of course.
Like, you
but
don't-
there's just something about Europa League.
I'd rather win the FA Cup than the Europa League because I love that trophy more than
But
this
you've won the
competition.
FA Cup,
Yeah, I know, but
so you'd want something else.
but anyways,
And Europa League guarantees you Champions League.
yeah,
You're
but
making it anyways.
like you said, I think this is a blessing in disguise because when you look at City, their upcoming matches is in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Of course, they have the squads, 2 squads for the Premier League and the Champions League. They were, before the season started, they had the team, they had the plan that we need to have 2 squads for Premier League and Champions League.
Yeah.
But for us, before the season had started, we had a squad just for top 4. That's what we were chasing.
Yeah.
We had no expectation of winning the title or, of course, competing for the title. But
I love to tell you to sit there.
we had the team, but City, they've got Bayern in. I saw something about they've got Liverpool.
Yeah.
They've got, I think,
Bayern,
another Bayern. Then they got another hard game. Then Bayern again.
Chelsea, I think they got.
Chelsea, then Bayern. Then if they make that through, they got Chelsea and Real Madrid. One of them,
And
Chelsea or Real Madrid.
Arsenal still.
So it's very hard for City to.
So now they're going
compete with us.
to be really focusing on Champions League because now, like, of course they want the Premier League, but he's won the Premier League, so you're going to say, look, he's made it this far. He's just going to really want to. Pep's going to really want to focus on the Champions League.
Again, he would of course want to win
the
2 trophies
yeah,
as well.
yeah.
But
Of course, they're going to be playing more games, so they're going to be more
it is.
tired.
With more
Arsenal just
tired.
have one.
Haaland's got an
now.
injury. He's picked up a groin
And you're
injury.
8 points clear already.
Yeah, which is good. Yeah, a game in hand. But what was I talking? If we had made it to the next round, we would have had Juventus. We have Liverpool away, City away, West Ham away. So that's a lot of tough fixtures there.
Yeah.
And we don't have the squad yet to, of course, play that amount of
On
games.
the other hand, City do.
So it is a blessing in disguise because now we can just focus on one
And play your
competition,
full strength team.
have one game rest, keep our players fit, and hopefully we can lift that title.
Yeah, Arteta, like, of course, Arsenal did have a little blip in the middle of the season.
That's right.
Everyone was questioning whether they're now capable of winning the Premier League, but they've regained that 8-point lead.
Yeah.
They're back on playing full of confidence. Saka's amazing again. Just it looks like it's Arsenal's year to win it, and if they don't win it, will they ever win one? Because you got United coming back.
Yes, United coming.
City's going to be probably better.
maybe.
Liverpool probably back. So this is your perfect year to win it.
Look, you're always going to strengthen every season, but it depends. Once the season starts, you don't know what's going to happen during that season. But if we don't win it this year, I will be upset, but I'm not going to be angry because we were expecting top 4. We got the
And
top
a trophy,
4 position, and we wanted the trophy, but it wouldn't be the end of the world for me if we were not to win the league. Yes, it'll be upsetting. All the United fans are going to be annoying me, like Nick, Nathan, everyone. They're going to
they're waiting for that.
They're waiting for that day.
I know, I am too, but
I've got a feeling. I'm very confident that
You're gonna win
the
the
title's going to Arsenal.
okay. Now we'll move on to Manchester United. It's a question for me. I'll ask you first. Do you think that Man United will win the treble? In the treble, I mean FA Cup. They've won the Carabao Cup and the Europa League.
You've been very lucky with the draws you've been getting.
I think they haven't been.
Look, well,
They haven't been like, for example, Grimsby Town or Wycombe Wanderers. They've been Fulham. We had Aston Villa in the Carabao Cup. We had Everton. So we had Premier League teams, and if not, maybe English Championship like quality. I don't think it's been easy, but easy enough that we can beat them.
FA Cup game, you got Brighton. That's going to be a very tough game. That's a very tough game. I think that could go extra time.
Yeah.
There's something about me that I think you will go to the final against Manchester City, but
Loser.
City will win the FA Cup, and you're in the Europa League, which you have the team to win it. You're always in form in Europe.
Yeah.
You made a Europa League final 2 years ago.
We're always known to make semis and finals, but it's always about winning one. We've got the Carabao Cup in the bag, and I feel that's going to give the players confidence. And
under Oli, you had that period where semi-finals, you weren't making the
you made one
finals.
final and lost.
You lost. But Ten Hag has really changed the team, and I could potentially see you making it 3 finals this season.
I think
Europa League, FA Cup,
personally for
Carabao
Europa
Cup.
League, like we've got Sevilla, which I think will beat easily. I think Sevilla aren't strong, but again, they're our
They
bogey
sacked the
team.
manager too.
Yeah, they sacked the manager, but they're our bogey team. We always struggle to defeat them, especially when they come to our home ground. They always seem to find a way. But I think if we get through the quarterfinals and the semis, I think that's where all the tough opponents are. Because when we head into the final, we either versus Roma
or Juventus.
No, Juventus is in our category.
Okay,
so if we beat them and they win semi-finals. So I think when we get to the final, the teams that there, I think it's Bayer Leverkusen, Roma,
Benfica and another team. But yeah, I think if we can get through all those matches and head into the final, I think it's Man United to win. And I personally believe we'll get the Europa League. And I think we can get 3 trophies this year.
It's a big ask for you to win.
It's a massive
3
ask
trophies.
because both teams, especially Man City now, is in our way. And I feel if we weren't going to win one, I think it's going to be the FA Cup because Man City is right in there. But we've beaten Man City a number of times.
You need Rashford and Casemiro
is our main players
because they're your main, and they cannot get injured.
Yeah,
like a suspension, none of that.
Casemiro missed the FA Cup.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure, and we struggled. And luckily for Mitrovic and Willian and the manager's red card that we got through the line right at the end. So I think we just got to take it game by game. I think Rashford, as you said, Casemiro need to step up. They need got to keep their consistency. And I feel if the players all stick together and we all just play as a team and just play how we've been playing the whole season, I think we'll get the win.
You guys need to really focus on the Europa League because top 4's not fully confirmed for you because you got the likes of Brighton and Brentford coming up.
I think if we win our game,
there, I think 5 points behind.
Yeah, but if we win so we're 2 points behind. I think 5th. But if we win our game, we're 5
But don't forget Casemiro's out for 4 games. That's
that.
A big miss. And you've seen you struggled without him when against Arsenal you lost. I think he only missed 1 game for you or 2.
Or 2, yeah, something like that.
And you drawn and lost 1 without him.
Yeah, but I think Casemiro, we need him to play. But even if we don't get top 4, that's so thankfully we got the Europa League. We need to get the Europa League just for backup in case we don't get top 4.
That's right.
But answering that question, I think yes, we can get the treble. If not, I think guaranteed 2 trophies.
Okay, we'll move on to another topic. The season's almost done. We've got 10 games remaining. We know it's between City and Arsenal for the title, but there's always at the end of the season where there's a player of the season.
Yeah.
And I've got 5 candidates here. We've got Bukayo Saka.
Yeah.
We've got Marcus Rashford, Erling Haaland, Martin Odegaard, and Casemiro. Who's your top 3 to probably win it?
I'm going to go Haaland, of course, first. 25 goals, I think 26 goals, and he's still got another 10 games. Do you think he will beat the record? Because you feel he's slowed down a bit and
he's back. He's back. He's scoring hat-trick.
I hope so. I hope so. He breaks it. But he had a little patch where he stopped scoring. But I personally think he's going to break it. But if I was Haaland first, and then for me it's between Saka and Rashford because both of them have been phenomenal. Rashford 14, 15 goals and 3 assists. But on the other hand, Saka has 12 goals, 10 assists. 10 assists, and he's on double digits for both. But I'm a United fan, so I'm going to say Haaland, Rashford, Saka.
For me, the player of the season will go to the team that wins the Premier League. So it's either Haaland, Saka, or Odegaard.
Yeah.
If I was to rank it by myself, not being biased, I think I put Saka first, just because maybe Haaland, but just you cannot for a winger. Of course, for the player Haaland is the team he plays for. Of course, he's going to pull up that type of numbers.
Yeah.
Score 28 goals. It's crazy for his level. Of course, he's that type of player to score 28 goals. But for a kid like Saka to have 12 goals and 10 assists in the season for his age, doing it in the Premier League, that's just unbelievable for his age.
Saka's been.
Don't get me wrong, what Rashford has done for Manchester United, but I think Saka's just on another level.
Yeah, look, Saka's played phenomenal. You can see what he brings to Arsenal. You can see that sometimes without him, Arsenal struggle to create. So he's been really the man leading them. Odegaard had a little fallback, but it's been Saka who's been consistently performing, getting the assists, getting the goals. And
I want to say Odegaard's falling out. Sometimes he doesn't score or assist in the game, but you can just see what he brings to the team. He brings that flowing attack, attacks flowing together. It's running.
That's how when Bruno's playing good, and I'll say, oh, he didn't score, he didn't assist, but United fans will always say, but it's what he does on the field, regardless of if he scores or assists. So I think Odegaard's in Bruno's situation where Bruno was hitting the floor running, and I think Odegaard's in his career, and he's younger, 22. So Odegaard has so much potential.
I think Odegaard's a much better player than Bruno Fernandes in the next 5-7 years. When you look at that, I think
probably
he's better.
Probably. But I think if you're going to base on what Bruno had in his first 3 years, I think Bruno's way better.
Okay, and I'll say about Rashford, yes, like any player can get 14, 15 goals in a season and 1 assist or 2 assists, but talk about Saka, to get that 22 goal contributions in 28 games and still 10 games to play. He could possibly get, who knows, 20 goals and 15 assists. I don't know. But I'm putting Saka, Haaland, and
If you
Rashford.
choose one, who you think?
It's between Haaland and Saka. Whoever wins the Premier League will get the player of the season.
I'm going to go Haaland. I think Haaland will get it. But as you said, if Arsenal win it, I think Saka will get it.
Okay.
All right, boys, we're going to move on to the next topic with WWE.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm actually really looking forward to this one. Honestly, WWE, Roman Reigns, will he retain his WWE Undisputed Heavyweight Championship? His reign to 1,000 days as champion. What do you reckon?
What do you reckon? No, you go first. You go first.
At the first, when the match was announced that Roman's going to be defending his title against Cody Rhodes, I said Cody Rhodes is winning it. He's like returned. He's never won the belt. It just made sense that in his first WrestleMania main event, he's going to grab the title. But then my cousin put a thought into my mind that he's almost at 1,000 days. So why would they end his run when he's just almost there to get 1,000 days and be the first wrestler to get to the 4 digits?
Yeah.
3 digits.
That's... Oh, wait.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought I was saying 100
Good
days.
maths.
Good maths.
I thought Mental said you had good maths.
But yeah, I think now when I think about it, I'm saying maybe Roman Reigns will win it. And that's what I can't get my head around it. Is Cody Rhodes going to win it? Is Roman Reigns going to win it? I really don't know.
Look, I'm going to disagree with you, Sam, because look, how we just said it off the break about Roman Reigns. He started this whole storyline with the Usos and the Bloodline. But since Cody Rhodes won the Rumble, he came back from his injury. After his fight against Seth Rollins in the Hell in a Cell, that he torn his pectoral muscle. I think Cody Rhodes is going to win the WWE Undisputed Championship. And also, I read the link today about Triple H. He's saying that they're going to give up the Universal Championship.
Yeah.
So after Mania, when Cody Rhodes win the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship, they're bringing back the
WCW
Eagle.
one.
Yeah, no, the 90s one, the WWE Championship, the Eagle one.
Rhodes,
Yeah, so it was back in the 90s.
The winged eagle.
But look, you know what, Reigns, I think his 1,000 close to 1,000 days is like his streak. I think it's going to come to the end because apparently they're saying the Usos are going to turn away from Roman Reigns, and they're actually saying that he's going to have a break.
Everyone's saying the Bloodline's going to end after WrestleMania.
I think it will going to end.
Because
So there goes the Roman.
Kevin Owens hugged Sami Zayn.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday. Last week on SmackDown. So it looks like now the Usos are versing Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
I think the Usos will beat them. No, sorry. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will beat the
Yeah, they will
Usos
definitely
for the
beat
belt.
them for sure.
I think Cody Rhodes won't beat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania yet.
No, I think he will. I think he
once
will.
he achieves that 1,000 days of WWE Championship, whatever,
They'll get him.
then he'll win the belt.
No,
That's
you know
how I
I
what?
don't think so, bro.
No, you know what? I don't think so. I think Cody Rhodes.
I reckon Cody will win.
I don't know.
I think
it doesn't
Cody
make
as
sense
well.
for no. You're saying
I don't know. I reckon they'll end. He won't reach 1,000.
Actually, 976.
It's very close to it.
He won't reach 1,000.
No, I don't think he will either.
The Cody Rhodes story. That's why he came back to the
Yeah,
Of
WWE.
course, because he said he wants to finish the storyline.
What his dad couldn't do.
Yeah, because
Well, I think Cody Rhodes will win it, and
Yeah.
I think Usos will come in to try and stop it. Like they're angry, they lost
Yeah.
their
Look-
belt, so they want Roman to hold it. Then Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens come.
Nah,
in,
you know
attacks them,
what?
breaks them apart. Cody Rhodes finishes.
Sam,
them.
look, I'll be honest. I'm going to disagree with you because you're talking about a main event, bro.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, they're going to tear the house down.
Yeah.
And you're saying
but
that the Usos are going to come in and
Yeah, they
I
really tried.
don't think that's going to
Yeah,
happen.
but the Usos interfere every match. Like,
They always did.
Yeah, but I'm saying that they
And you know what? Don't forget. Remember the War Games a couple of months ago in the War Games with the Bloodline against who was it? Owens and
the steel cage. Yeah,
the still and the Sheamus and Pete Dunne and
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre. You know what? I think they should have won that fight.
Yeah,
but because Sami Zayn, he bloody kicked him in the
Hey,
last
but what
round.
better way to do it for Cody Rhodes than WrestleMania? Win the
Yeah.
belt, complete your story,
You know what that means? So it's going to be a complete
and bring
change.
back the winged eagle, as you said. That's what they're gonna do.
He'd actually cry, bro. 'Cause
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes, you can see in a lot of his promos.
He didn't come back to WWE for nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He came to pursue for one reason.
They're not going to do it at
That one
SummerSlam.
reason is to become
And to be the next
WWE
Yeah,
champion.
what were you saying, Sam?
I was saying because a lot of his promos, like you can see, he's speaking from the heart. It's not like scripted.
Yeah.
And a number of times where he's actually got emotional, he's teared up.
Talking about his dad.
They're talking about his dad. So they're really making this storyline for him, about him. They're focusing on him, and I want him to, all that hard work, everything he's went through. Like he's always mentioned that when I was younger, I used to be like too confident in myself, believing that I was better than everyone.
Yeah.
And now he's really came,
that.
learned, he's grown up, he's matured, and he's just ready to get that.
And he's won championships, back in the days too, like the Intercontinental
he's
title.
won that, but he still hasn't won the WWE.
Yeah, the tag team titles too. And the rivalry as well against Roman Reigns.
Yeah, it's gone.
Back in 2013, 2014, when Roman Reigns was in the Shield.
Oh, did they have
Yeah, so Cody Rhodes, him and his brother. The Shield versus Cody Rhodes and Goldust. I remember that when they won the tag team titles.
Stardust.
Yeah, Stardust. That's correct. And Cody Rhodes, he was the actual character with his brother. I remember that 2013, 2014 when they won the tag team titles. That's why they're bringing back the rivalry back. So that's why, in my opinion, Cody Rhodes, I hope he wins the championship. I hope he does.
If Cody Rhodes wins that WrestleMania main event, who's the next in line to face
for the championship? So when Triple H brings it back, that's
Seth
going to be a
Rollins.
I think Seth, there's full of surprises.
You reckon?
Yeah,
No, I think there's going to be.
if he's the tag team.
Oh, yeah.
But I think
Seth
I would have been
Rollins-
surprised because there was a little storyline between them two, Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn. At the start, they had a little rivalry, but then they resolved it. But if he wasn't to win the belt for the tag team, well, he is. But if it wasn't for the tag team belts, I think Sami Zayn would have been next.
For the title, you mean?
He would have if he's not going to win the belt.
Yeah.
I think it's Seth Rollins. He still has
you know what? There'll be a full surprises,
unfinished
bro.
business with Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, Seth
Cody
Rollins.
Rhodes beat him 3 times.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
I think it's not
I think that rivalry hasn't finished yet. I think it needs to end.
But then,
I reckon.
to be honest, Seth Rollins needs a big championship.
Yeah, I think so. And also Drew McIntyre as well.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
If they bring back the World Heavyweight Championship, I think they should
They're
bring
going
it
to
back.
bring that.
They will bring it back because the World Heavyweight Championship should bring back to SmackDown, and the WWE Championship should bring back to Monday Night Raw. Yeah.
What was I going to say about
what is it?
Cody
Cody
I was
Rhodes.
going to say Seth. You said Seth Rollins.
Surprise? Yeah, Drew McIntyre should be Randy Orton. I want to see Randy Orton's rivalry.
I was thinking of.
He's returning soon. Yeah.
I was thinking of a player, but I can't remember. But Randy Orton would probably return.
Yeah, he's coming back very soon. There's going to be tons of surprises.
Yeah.
So
I can't wait to watch it.
It's a big
you know what? You know what? There's an underdog, man. You know who's that one superstar that should win the championship? Ricochet. He's a high flyer, man. Right, I watched him from Indies. Oh my god, he's crazy, bro. From New Japan, from PCW, Ring of Honor.
Flexible as well.
Yeah, he's so flexible, but he's trained like about flexibility. Eh? Yeah, there's heaps of tons of surprises. Maybe Sheamus. Sheamus can win the championship as well.
There's a lot of
but you know what? The Intercontinental title, that's going to be a massive fight. Who was it? Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, and
I knew that's going to happen.
That's going to be a mad. That's going to be a mad title shot, man.
And I was like watching both, like both get disqualified, and then they versus.
But this is going to be a big banger, man.
It's going to be a massive.
It's going to be a good WrestleMania.
Probably might be up there as the best.
Another big match.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to behind.
I can't wait for this one too.
Which one?
Austin Theory and John Cena.
Austin Theory, John Cena.
The storyline just keeps going and going.
John Cena came in for one show.
Yeah.
And the promo, they call promo. The promo he made, like he always does the best promos. I remember the Roman Reigns. He goes, "All I need to do 1, 2, 3."
Yeah, that's
because
correct.
Saying that I was getting so G'd up, and then this one again G'd me up. He goes, "You made the biggest mistake of your life."
Yeah, actually.
Amazing.
Do you reckon they put Austin Theory over Cena or?
That's what
Cena over Austin Theory.
That's what I really don't know. Like, if
John
Cena's
Cena's
going to win
again,
it, if he's going to stay, he wins it.
Exactly.
But
at the same time,
Cena's the goat.
That's what I'm sure.
Oh, maybe you never know.
But then,
what is it?
you never know. But then Austin Theory wins to show that he's.
Hey, look, put it this way.
And John Cena shakes his hand.
John Cena's time at WWE, it's almost over.
I think his legacy is done.
He showed up once last year, just to not break a record that the longest time he hasn't been at WWE. But then again, they're trying to put Austin Theory over. That's trying to make him the man.
Yeah.
But I feel they're going to put Austin Theory over to make a statement that you're trying to compare him to John Cena. He put over John Cena. They're going to have a little handshake. John Cena's going to raise his hand, and that's the end of it.
Do you think John Cena's going to have that one more stint?
Because look,
it's done.
he's 16 WWE champion belts. Yeah,
He's going to make history.
he's
soon.
tied up with Ric Flair. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna have that stint where he stays for at least 1 year.
He can't, bro. He can't.
I think that'll happen.
No, he's an actor, man.
No, but still, he might.
It's like The Rock.
But
he can't just bring back The Rock.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Yeah,
he might
exactly.
do it while he's acting so he doesn't come back to the
I don't think so.
I don't think it's going to happen.
That good
bro.
because look, Edge wasn't an actor. He wasn't.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I'm
he
just saying, but look, Edge came for the last 4 years, and now I think it's his last year.
Yeah, he's going to
And I
retire.
think Cena will have that period where
I think he's going to come back
he
one
wants
more
to
time.
enjoy that last moment at WWE.
Like a run, like
Like a small run.
But
you
it
can say,
it won't be every week on Raw, every week on. It'll be
It's probably like once a month thing.
show up at
Yeah.
SummerSlam,
Or
show
even a
up.
pay-per-view,
Yeah,
yeah.
show
I don't
up.
know.
I think
Personally,
there's one more
deep
last
down in my
round for
heart, I
Cena.
feel he's going to get one more belt.
He's going to do what Batista did.
What?
What Batista did was
He won the WA Championship against John Cena.
His last run.
Which one was that?
WrestleMania against Triple H. WrestleMania
Oh,
38.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
If you have a
right.
small run like that, I reckon. I think that's how it's going to end for Cena.
Do you think
Just
so?
like- just
Yeah,
like
I think
So
I'm
you
not
don't
going
think
to
he's
agree
going
with
to get one
that one.
more belt?
You know what? Look,
This guy is the best
Yeah.
wrestler ever to step foot in the industry.
Yeah.
And I feel he needs to break that record.
yeah.
Look, he will beat the record, but I think Austin Theory is going to win it because 2 weeks ago I was watching Monday Night Raw. What's his name from the Street Profits? What's his name? Not Angelo Dawkins.
Angelo Dawkins.
No, he's
I always forget his name.
Yeah.
Montez Ford.
Ford Montez.
Apparently, he said to Austin Theory, "I'm coming for you next." So after Mania, I think he's going to go for the United States
It wouldn't make
Championship.
sense for Cena to win it, man.
Nah, I don't think he's going to win it.
I don't think he's going to win a Mania.
Will Theory reach the status of Cena
Yeah.
in the next
No,
year?
not status,
no,
but he's
no.
gonna be the face.
No,
Yeah, he
no,
will be
no,
the
no.
face.
Look, when he
Yeah,
first
will
came
be.
in, when he
There-
first came
he was
in,
their focus.
when he first came
No.
in, he was their focus, and I told Chabelle,
Yeah.
watch this guy be the face of the
Bro,
year.
Because Mr. McMahon was looking after him the whole time.
He started he wore those shorts.
Yeah,
That's
like-
right, yeah.
Look,
And I feel he's
Early on in social media, he was imitating John Cena. He had that necklace.
Yeah.
the-
Yes, that's
Hey,
correct.
but you
Yeah.
can do all
I've
that
noticed
shit. You
that
can
on live
imitate. You
television.
compare.
Yeah.
So
Look,
he's doing it for a reason.
Sam was saying he's wearing the short. You're trying to compare it to stars like that. They just show up. Like
Yeah.
you watch his promos. He doesn't cut
Not
a
the
promo like
best.
Cena.
Yeah, exactly.
He has that heel turn mentality.
Cena in
thing,
his
yeah.
early days was cutting promos
Exactly,
even before he became the face. You know what I
Now,
mean?
look,
Yeah.
He had that thing in him.
Yeah.
These when you look at the Roman Reigns effect. Roman Reigns, he's not at the status as
No,
old.
no.
Look, he's got
Roman
double
Reigns
belts.
is not on the level of Cena. He comes
No
once
way.
every
Yeah,
2
every-
months.
Yeah,
And
it
that's-
comes
I don't
naturally,
like
man.
that champion.
He doesn't even fight.
Look how much they try to look how much they try to push
not.
Roman. Bro, the fans would not get him over. But now they're trying to.
So you're saying the fans don't want
Look, I'm going to explain that, bro. When Roman Reigns, that 2017, between 2015 to 2018,
Yeah.
all right, now he's over now.
Yeah.
But again, I'm going to say he's not as over as Cena was. The face.
Everyone
Every
loved him.
kid loves Cena. Back,
Yeah,
remember
exactly.
back in the day, man, we loved Cena.
Yeah, because
every kid had him on his team.
Because back in the days, everyone used to talk about John Cena.
Yes,
back in
yes.
school days, everyone used to talk about John Cena.
Roman Reigns,
Batista, all of them. But when Roman Reigns came in from his prime, when we came the Shield, so right, he was the muscle. He was the muscle of the Shield.
Right.
He was the powerhouse.
What I'm trying to say.
Roman's heel. And
No,
When the heel
not
came,
that.
that hit in 2020 during the COVID season.
Yeah.
When SummerSlam, remember when Bray Wyatt was versing what's that, Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship?
Yeah.
That's when Roman Reigns came in as a heel. That's why that fit his character perfect.
But, hey,
So,
wait,
yeah.
I'm going to get back to my point.
Tell me.
When you're when you're a corporate's boy, like look, Austin Theory, Vince McMahon wants
Yeah.
him to be the face.
Yeah.
Even at the time, they wanted Roman Reigns to be the face. Like
Change
you
the
can't.
keys.
Yeah. But John Cena was never picked to be the face. He'd always say
It was just him.
he just became a fan.
He was just himself,
The doctor
bro.
of thugonomics, man.
Yeah, that
The way
was,
he
I
cut
remember those
promos,
days.
still got him over.
Right, the
man.
thugonomics back in the
Yes.
days, I swear, I don't know how to explain it to you boys. The days when John Cena was rapping against the superstars and making them funny.
He's
It's just the
natural.
fans made.
Everyone loved it. Everyone loved it. But it was all about audience,
I
bro.
swear sometimes
That's how you have to bring.
Sometimes I
Yeah,
feel he's not on the script. He just knows what to say.
yeah, exactly.
That's why stars like The Rock, that's why The
Yeah.
Rock and John Cena's feud was as good as it is back
Exactly.
in WrestleMania 28, 29.
But you know what? John Cena, the way how he built his character from the thugonomics to himself, and all the kids that were loving him, it reminds me of Undertaker, bro. Because when Undertaker, he came in 1990, I wasn't born that time, but I was watching videos like at a young age.
Yeah.
Bro, no one didn't know about Undertaker, bro. He was just like a bad mistake,
Yeah.
right? And they thought he was dead. He wasn't dead. Bro, Undertaker even said it himself in the interviews the last couple of weeks. People thought I was dead. He wasn't dead.
Yeah.
It was just the character.
Yeah.
But when he won against Hulk Hogan back in '91, Hulk Hogan. In 1991, when he won the championship, that's when the character built up.
Yeah.
And then that's when he used to be like so scary. And you know what? I'll be honest with you. I used to get scared of this bloke.
Yeah.
But now, as a human, he's so humbled. He's so religious.
Well, you're saying he wasn't human.
No, people thought he wasn't human.
No.
Yeah. But to me, he was just like, his character.
Yeah.
He stayed in that character for like 20, 30 years.
He
Like,
never break
he never break character. Only once, yeah.
Bringing it back to like the face.
Yeah.
Look, Austin Theory might not get up there to where the fans, like how the fans love Cena, but maybe he'll be the face the way Roman is.
Yeah. No, not really. You know what, Samuel?
You don't even think Roman's a face?
No, not anymore.
He is
not anymore. Listen.
But that's what I'm trying to say. He's a face
Yeah.
in the business eyes.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
That's what I feel.
But now, after when he loses against
That's
Cody
what Austin
Rhodes,
Theory
he's going to be not the face.
That's why I feel Austin Theory will get to that stage where in the business eye, they want him to be the man.
Yeah.
Because he has the
I don't see it. I don't see it.
I don't see it either. Absolutely not.
I'm not that involved in WWE anymore.
Yeah.
But I still watch it, bro.
Like back and forth,
When he cuts promos, he doesn't. He
doesn't put that good performance on that.
If he cuts a promo like Cena, bro, 90% of WWE is promos. If you can get the crowd to love you through your promos, 10% is wrestling.
Now, you know what?
Whereas Cena's the worst wrestler. Wrestling
the
wise. Like the promos, man.
Right, he always puts it on the show.
Yeah.
But like how I was saying about Austin Theory, bro, I don't see that characteristic, like as in he doesn't have that good performance. Yeah, because bro, he's lost the United States champion once and he's won it back again in Survivor Series. But bro, after Mania, I told you, bro, Montez Ford's going to win the title against him. So I don't think John Cena is going to win against Austin Theory in Mania. So Austin Theory is going to win it, but Montez Ford's going to win. That's my.
I like your point you made. How you said, what do you say about
Cena wasn't a good wrestler.
Cena was good, and that's fair because if you look at all of his matches, he gets destroyed but comes back and does his.
And he finishes
Is
there.
it his fault?
No,
That's not his fault. That's making that.
They call it the 5 fingers of doom, I think.
Oh, is
Attitude adjustment, the SDFU. You had the shoulder knuckle shuffle.
Yeah.
What else?
Who else there was?
He tells him to lift up.
He had
the one when he went on the turnbuckle when he goes on the
leg drop.
The leg drop. Yeah, leg drop.
Bro, that's all he has. That's all he has in his arsenal. But he backs it up with his promo too. He can promote a fight, man.
Yeah, speaking about the promo, like the Roman Reigns, for example, that promo,
Yeah.
I hadn't seen one in a while. Of course, when Cena comes, it's the best promo.
And again, Austin Theory.
That promo
Yeah, that's
was just
right.
amazing.
Like, oh man, I'll just think back to the WrestleMania 28, 29. Yeah, the two best promo
that
cutters,
was
The
crazy,
Rock and
yeah.
Cena. You know that they went off script multiple. They
actually
hated
did.
each other.
They actually
Like,
did.
not genuinely hated, but they
had
dislike
that
each other.
beef, yeah.
But hey, I don't know if you noticed when he was versing John Cena for the WWE Championship, The Rock, I think he injured his rib cage. I think that's why he had surgery on that.
Yeah.
That's why John Cena won the championship.
I don't know
if you remember that.
feud was real. That's why.
That was real,
So
yeah.
who's the next face of WWE after Roman?
I don't know. Maybe Seth
If we're
Rollins.
saying
I think
it's not-
everyone's saying
If
Rollins.
we're saying it's not Theory,
No.
I'm saying Theory.
Do you think so?
I think he's next.
I think it's Theory.
Who else is going to be the?
I feel that
Seth
would
Rollins
happen,
can't be the face
I
anymore.
feel like he hasn't arrived yet.
Not John Cena face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the
Face,
face.
the face of
They need a face.
Oh, right.
That's what I think.
You know who? Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa, yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah. Because they say he's like the next Umaga, like his
He
uncle.
does look like
Bro, no, he has the package, bro. He has a good package, bro.
I don't know.
You probably know nothing about it, but he was in
No,
his.
I know Solo.
Yeah, I
From the
know.
bloodline.
Yeah, from the bloodline, yeah. But he's going to be the next Umaga, right?
Okay, before
He looks like Omega, but his whole attire looks like him.
Right.
I've been on this topic too long.
let's wrap this up quickly. What is your favorite pay-per-view?
Pay-per-view,
And your favorite moment in that?
Or you're saying the pay-per-view or the year?
Like the rivalry or something, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll say.
Money in the
Yeah,
Bank.
and then
What's
you
your
choose
favorite?
You say, what's your favorite moment in that happened in that pay-per-view? Anthony, where are you for? What's your favorite moment?
Look, I'm gonna. My favorite moment was Undertaker vs Mankind back in
pay-per-view.
pay-per-view.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and then you choose
pay-per-view. This is gonna be a Royal Rumble.
Okay, and what's your favorite moment that ever you?
When Undertaker was in the casket, when all the superstars was around against Yokozuna, so they chucked him in the casket, and then he rose up when he was on the screen. I'll never forget. I used to get scared that day, bro. I'll never forget, man.
So that's your favorite.
So
moment.
Undertaker was rising up back in '94. That was it. So I was like a year old.
What's your own view?
Fuck, I'm trying to think. Bro.
I think what's up there is John Cena's return in the Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble's always
Yeah, back in 2008. Yeah, when Triple H when he was surprised about that. Yeah, no one didn't expect that either.
So that's why I think.
What's your favorite event? You
Oh,
can say,
Royal Rumble.
just Royal, like Royal Rumble.
Oh, when I say that, my favorite pay-per-view is probably
Is it Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
I think Rumble's always
Yeah,
been
but I'm
a
saying-
it's an OG,
You're
right?
saying event and moment.
I'm saying moment
Yeah,
probably
in
that.
that
Oh,
pay-per-view.
okay. In that pay-per-view. All right.
Yeah, so yeah,
Alright.
I'll say that. I
There
don't
you
know,
go,
man.
you go. Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Look,
As much as say, you know what? As much as everyone said Royal Rumble, I'll change it up. I think WrestleMania. Of course, it's the biggest moment, a bit like biggest stage of them all.
It is.
So many things happen. And personally, what I've witnessed and what I've watched, my favorite moment was when the Hardy Boys returned.
Yeah,
Yeah, in the fatal four-way for the tag team
And I watched
championship.
it.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Agree.
Yeah, so there might be like many, but what I can think of on top of my mind, it would be the Hardy Boys return.
I couldn't name one, bro. Fuck,
There's
man.
got to be something on my mind.
I've got so many on my mind.
Say one.
Oh, okay.
Tell me.
Money in the Bank 2011.
Who?
John Cena versus CM Punk, and in Chicago.
Oh yeah, that's right for the
Red
WWE
Red
championship.
Championship.
Yeah, that was electric, bro.
CM Punk.
Yeah.
It was 2011.
I remember the
He ran away with
pay-per-view.
the championship
Yeah,
in Chicago.
that was.
I remember the
Oh,
pay-per-view.
man,
That
I
was
still remember
electric,
that.
bro.
I remember the next night, everyone's like, "Oh, we're seeing Punk," and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
eventually
yeah.
came out with the
Bro,
belt.
there's so many.
No, that era, that same Punk era
Wasn't
was
that when they
big.
had 2 belts?
That's after.
Yeah.
After they made it. They got a replica belt. Cena won it. I think
Against Rey Mysterio, yeah.
Rey
After when he
Mysterio,
beat
and
the
then
Miz, yeah.
CM Punk came back with the rivalry.
And that's when CM Punk's era started from that, from 2011 to 2012, yeah.
See, like speaking of that Rey Mysterio quickly, like
Yeah.
how they made him win it and lose it. They just done it. He won it.
Yeah.
But he should have kept.
Oh, another moment.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 26. 26.
WrestleMania
Yeah.
25
Streak versus Kareem.
Oh,
Undertaker,
Oh,
that rivalry, that last few years with Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, he even said it.
Yeah.
That was the best 2 moments in history.
Yeah, what is
And
the
that was a hell of a show.
Oh,
bro.
WrestleMania 25. Undertaker versus
I was gonna say that.
Shawn
I
Michaels.
love the
Yeah,
entrance
that
when
was
Shawn
crazy.
Michaels
I have
came
the-
out.
Do you have the CD too?
Yeah.
I have that CD. WrestleMania 25. The Undertaker match was.
What about
amazing.
Undertaker Batista?
It wasn't. It was okay, but
That
it
was a
was.
good one. That was good.
Yeah, for the World Heavyweight Championship.
24.
When did they
Yeah.
verse for the World Heavyweight
It
Champion?
was for the, I think
I
WrestleMania
can't
20.
remember.
It's one with the, I think the blue.
22.
Probably that year.
WrestleMania 22.
That was a good
Yeah, I
match.
think
That
it
was a
was.
good match.
Even the Hell in a Cell match. At WrestleMania 28. Triple H and
Oh,
Undertaker.
No, you know what?
Guest
My
referee,
favorite moment.
guest referee Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to
couldn't
say.
stand.
That was just like,
End of an era.
oh, bro.
That was end of an era.
It was,
They
yeah.
both lifted up.
Yeah,
That was.
Yeah,
No, that was a good moment,
See,
honestly.
somehow you get connected with it. Like
Yeah.
down the years, you still think about it.
Because you know why, Sam? Because all of us, bro, back in the days, we used to love because we loved the WE. Back in, like when you come home from school, everyone just puts the
Slap on my I used to remember the days when I'd go swimming.
yeah.
Go swimming, come home, and WWE was on
Yeah.
Wednesdays.
And you gotta watch it, man. You have to watch it from the start to the end.
After?
Hey? Yeah, I had a shower, I sat down, I was tired. Just got to watch Monday Night Raw. Fox 8, remember Fox 8?
Quickly,
So it's still
you know how we done the
Hey?
segment.
No, but the old Fox 8,
old
Fox 8, bro.
You know how we done the
yeah.
segment. Take it back. Or what is it?
Take
Uh,
it back to leave.
Bring back,
Bring
bring
back-
it
we gotta
back.
get used to it.
Bring it back.
Bring back or leave that, yeah.
Bring back or
Bring
leave that.
back the old draft system.
Yes, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm actually agree with that.
That
old
draft
one.
where they had John Cena where he came to SmackDown. And
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah, I reckon they should bring that. I reckon they should do that.
draft, but
Yeah.
not in that way.
Yeah,
They should bring that
Well, I think they should bring that
Yeah,
back
they should bring that back. That's-
because honestly, bro, they mix around like SmackDown and
what
Raw.
they do now is have an envelope. They just
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
"Oh, he's new."
But then don't forget you got NXT as well.
Yeah,
on that too.
yeah. But, so now, boys, it's been a while since we got the fans to ask us a few questions about the sports. Of course, we've got, of course, some weird ones. So we're not gonna give.
We're answering the relevant questions.
We're not gonna give a response to that. But yeah, we'll start off. Corey Caden, I think that's how you say it. Who is winning the NRL comp this year?
I'm
I
gonna say
said Cowboys. I still believe that.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick by what I said. I think I said. Oh, who did I
You
say?
don't have to. If you want to change it, change it.
Oh
But
yeah, look. If we're basing it on now how everything's
Yeah, how
Turning
everything's
out.
turning out.
actually don't. To be honest, like you got to stick with what you said because
Yeah.
it's still early. In
and
the
I'm still
season.
sticking by it. Like I still think Cowboys. They
Did
just
I
got
say-
to warm up a bit.
I said Roosters. I'm gonna stick.
I said
I'll say
Roosters.
Roosters.
I said Roosters and Cow. Oh no, I said
Roosters.
I think I said dogs.
Dogs,
yeah, so I've got to stick with that.
Yeah, I think I'm not going to change it now. A bit too early. Like I
It
can't
is.
say Broncos
Because it's full of surprises. like we said.
exactly. Okay. So yeah, thanks for that question, Corey. Next one, George. What team do you think is winning the Champions League? For us two. So we got.
Well, I would have had
We got
That's all right.
City or Bayern.
City or Bayern.
Yeah.
So what? Whoever wins that match.
Whoever, they're gonna win it. City or Bayern. But I'll probably choose City.
Bro, Napoli look strong.
Yeah, but I think it's City's year. They have to. If they don't win it, they're never winning a Champions League.
Look, yeah, I'm going to go City just for the fact that they just need a winner.
They need a winner.
They're desperate and they probably just, this is their year. So
pressure's on them
I'll
too.
go Manchester City.
If they don't win it, this year they're never gonna
But I
win
think
it.
Napoli are shout.
Yeah,
I
they
think
are.
they could be underdogs. So thank you, George. Our big fan, Joe Ryder. Or how
Joe Ryder.
Jacob's fan or Giorgio's?
I don't know.
I think Georgios.
You reckon Parra is copping the wooden spoons? 100%. 100%.
I think so.
Look, I want to believe that, but no.
No. Nah, if we're being all serious, I'm still believing they're going to
They
miss the
might
They'll bounce back.
I think
They'll bounce back.
They're in
It's
eight.
either they might just miss the top 8 or they may just make the 8.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm sticking by. I'm saying they're missing the 8.
I reckon.
They're cutting it close each
they
week,
are.
man.
They are.
They're going to make the 8. Yeah.
No, they will
Yeah.
because they're probably getting a couple of losses now, but they'll bounce back in the top 8.
Who knows? But
Anything.
they might lose against the easy
They
teams.
might get worse.
Yeah, you never know, bro.
Please
You
God, that
never know.
happens. Please God, that
Imagine that
happens.
happens.
So I'm still believing they're missing out. You said missing out too.
Yeah, they are.
I said on my
You said
predictions
missing out.
they're missing out.
Yeah.
I think I
You said that.
I
You
said-
said
I think we all said it. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Next question. Your friend Riley fins up.
Oh, is that Riley? Yeah. I would have been saying, boys, fins up. I feel fins halfway. Don't you know? Yeah, come on, bro.
I just wanted to.
I
make
saw
sure.
a half fin up. I like.
Fins up, dolphins.
Like, it's like if you,
Yeah, I know what you meant, but I was just making sure. It's
yeah.
dolphins.
I don't want the Dolphins, man.
I don't
No,
want
right.
Look, I don't mind them either, right?
Half put it up, bro.
No, I don't mind
arms
them.
like this, like not all the way. Like,
Yeah, like probably the same.
Half. If he's talking about are they going to do something in the season, the NRL season, potentially, maybe they get top 8.
Oh, I put it as a question, yeah. So it's like
Yeah.
fins up.
Fins up,
like,
Yeah, fins up.
Yeah, so who knows? They've started the season well, doing good, 3 wins in a row, got Broncos. So anything can happen for them, really. As Anthony said, full of surprises. So you just don't know what's going to happen down the track. But yeah, your fins are halfway up.
Halfway up.
Same here, halfway up.
Same here, halfway up.
a bit on top of halfway.
What's the next one?
Daddy Chrissy, aka Christopher, ranked the best youngsters in the NRL. Give us your top 3 youngsters.
Top 3?
Yeah.
That's a tough one, man.
For me,
Like
Jacob Kiraz first.
I think Kiraz.
Jacob Kiraz has to be there
I
first.
think it's the ones who've done the comparisons, to be honest.
So who?
I'm going to say
Oh no, sorry.
Kiraz,
Yeah.
Walsh,
Walsh, me too. Well,
and fuck, I want to say Preston.
no, I'll be honest. I'll say this is gonna cause.
What,
Controversy.
arguments?
Yeah, if I say this.
So
Oh no, it won't be. But I'll put Sawali last, then put Walsh second, and Kiraz first.
all
All right. Look, I think mine's
So
going
you
to be
put
different.
Swaley
I think mine's going to
I'm
be...
going to rank them
Yeah.
based on this season so far. What I've
Yeah.
seen.
That's how I ranked it. That's why
I'm
I did
ranking
like
it.
that.
Kiraz, of course, Kiraz.
Number 1, yeah.
Walsh and then Preston.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, you know, based on this season.
Yeah, based
I
on...
think-
I'm going to say Kiraz, Walsh, and Preston.
That's
Look,
what
mine's going to be probably Kiraz on top of that as well. Paul Alamonte.
Yeah.
Bro, and maybe Sean Johnson. He's been playing good too.
Youngsters.
Oh, for youngsters, sorry.
Say like under 25.
I think I'm going to agree with you. Preston, Jacob.
Preston's been very
Preston,
good.
he's
dog
played.
players.
Yeah, literally dog
So
space.
yeah. So thanks, Daddy Chrissy, for that one. Brazy Brace. So when are we going to see Boxing legend Bill in the ring?
Come on, yeah.
Soon, man.
When's that going to happen,
I've
Billy?
been caught up with a lot of things lately. Like I'm trying to set up a few things, like side businesses and whatever. Bro, man, I've still been doing my
I've heard
runs,
rumors.
training a bit. But not as much as I want to, but soon. Look, mark my words, boys. I will get a fight this year. That's always been in my mind,
I heard
bro.
rumors.
Are you going to put your fucking house on a
Put my house on, Hey, don't worry, it's coming, man. I really want, bro. I'm itching, bro. I really want to fight this year. Like, I really.
No, he'll take the L button and retire.
Yeah, that might happen.
Anthony.
Hey, I'm gonna versus Anthony.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
Mark my words. I'm definitely fighting this
My
year.
house is on Anthony.
Take my house. Take my house for that fight this year. Take my house.
Have it the car.
Take anything you want, bro. If I don't fight this year, take whatever you want. Take whatever you want. But I will be fighting. I'll let everyone know.
There you have it. Bill's going to be in the ring soon. So
100%.
we're all
God's
the
will.
next Mayweather.
You never know. I'll probably be in a sort of win.
Okay, so thanks, Ace, for that one. Jacob, what are your current thoughts on the Bulldogs?
So far, so good.
Not an 80-minute side,
Yeah.
60-minute side,
60
but
minute.
room for improvement.
Yeah.
Top 8.
Yeah.
Look, not 80-minute performance yet, but they're processing slowly. They're getting the connection slowly. They're trying to gel in as well. It's going to take a bit of a time.
What I saw against Tigers, still a lot of
After that performance, but they should have played heaps much better.
Yeah.
They should have led probably at least 36-16.
For me, the positive
You know what I
is
mean?
that, look, we're winning games. We haven't seen that consistently for the Bulldogs. So
Yeah.
we all know it's going to take time just to really get that 80-minute performance.
Yeah.
Could it happen against the Warriors? I don't think so, because Warriors are a strong team, and
Yeah.
we don't do good against the Warriors at New Zealand. But so far, man, we're all happy.
I'm happy.
2 wins.
I'm happy.
I said 3 wins in the first
We
5
said
matches.
2 in the first 5.
So we need one more for my
I think,
outstanding.
I think it might happen. You don't know, but you never know. But, but look, all seriousness, but the way how Dogs been playing now the last couple of weeks, they're actually improving slowly. So it's going to take time because
we weren't that good against Tigers. To be
no, we
honest.
weren't. Like we were leading at the half
But
time.
it wasn't like an exceptional.
Our second half was just like, it was bad.
But,
Yeah.
we're all Bulldogs looking good. We're happy with them, and hopefully.
But hopefully we need another win against Warriors. That's all we need to say.
Yeah.
So what's the question?
Do you reckon Kiraz should be picked for Origin?
Yes, 100%.
I think he should.
Not
At this stage,
I think Brad Fittler should select him.
Not to start, but just to be in the camp.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
get the experience, to get the feel.
See
of
what it's
how it is,
like and see how the
what it's
boys
like.
playing. Yeah,
And
yeah.
then
So
eventually-
Swali.
Huh?
Yeah,
Swali,
Yeah.
just what's it called? But imagine Kiraz and Swali in the team. Like,
Imagine
that's
that. They need young, fresh team in the squad.
Kiraz and Swali are the next wingers for the
Yeah.
New South Wales.
But for sure, Kiraz 100%. I think
Look,
Origin.
if I was Brad Fittler right now, I think they should bring Jacob Kiraz into the Origin so he can build his experience up, man.
He's probably going to be in it. 90% is going to be future.
For sure,
Origin.
yeah, for sure.
So get him in there, get him to know how it feels like, the camp, the retreats, all that.
Exactly. It reminds me of Hazem Masri when they bring Hazem Masri in the State of Origin back in 05 and 06.
So we all agree Kiraz should
Yes,
Origin.
absolutely.
Origin, reading Nathan's one.
What's the next
Michael
one?
Nicholas, do you really think Doggy's going to make the 8?
Yes.
Absolutely, yes.
Yes.
Absolutely, yes. It's going to be a different year this year. So,
And I saw this stat. It said
what is that?
The Dogs have not won. The last time Dogs won 2 games out of 3, they made the top 8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
that happened. Yeah.
Again, it doesn't mean anything, but it's a stat.
Yeah.
Look, I reckon they will make top 8.
Yeah.
Enough
I
said.
think so. I think
We
so.
all
I'm
agree.
actually
It's a new team,
Yeah.
new system. So I reckon they will improve this year. They will make top 8, but they won't. I don't know. We'll see what's going to happen.
Still early days, but if
Yeah,
you beat Warriors, I think that's a
Big statement.
That's going to change.
It's going to be a big message for everyone.
Definitely top 8. I think I said 7.
Yeah, I
Maybe
said
7
7.
or 5. No one knows. Nobody knows.
I'm really looking forward to that Warriors game. For me,
Yeah. I can't wait for this
that's
game,
going to help
right?
me see the bigger picture.
100%.
Yeah, well,
100%.
Warriors have been so good, and I'm going to head into that game very worried because I just want us to win.
Yeah.
I want us to keep the momentum, especially. Sorry.
No, that's all right.
Having the Cowboys next week.
Yeah.
Then the Cowboys after that, so we want to
Yeah.
be full of confidence. ready
No,
for
look,
the games.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
See how it
So
goes.
we all think Doggies will get the 8.
Absolutely, yeah. What's the next one?
Jeremy, do you think Dolphins will make the 8, or do you think they will struggle as the season goes on?
That's a tough
I
one.
feel
right?
injuries or could
I
affect
think
them.
Or even
injuries
suspensions
could
as well.
affect them.
Yeah.
It could affect, yeah.
I feel they'll make. They'll still make that.
Kafusi and Marshall King's out, so
Yeah.
already a big factor. Everyone's already calling them off.
But I reckon they should. I reckon maybe they'll just.
I think they'll just
slide
miss it.
outside
They'll
top
just
eight.
miss
No,
that.
I say
I feel they'll just.
You
miss it.
reckon?
injuries,
Yeah, I don't know.
they'll miss it. No injuries, they'll make it. I think once they start losing, they're
Yeah.
going to say, "Oh, reality's hit."
Yeah.
They're going to say, "How are we going to bounce back?" And I think, as Bill said, I think they're just going to miss out.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. I think
Who
it might
knows, bro?
happen.
They could
50-50,
They
I'd
could
say.
finish in
They
the
could make it to the grand final.
They could make
Yeah,
the top
yeah,
4.
yeah.
Bro.
It's like a 50-50 chance, yeah.
Imagine that Dolphins.
No, I'm saying 50-50
Yeah,
chance.
100%.
Imagine that Dolphins win the premiership this season.
Wow, it'll be a big
What a
surprise.
story that would
What
be.
a start.
And
How much are they paying on
documentary
Sportsbet?
on
Yeah.
How much are they paying on Sportsbet for Dolphins to win the
That's what-
premiership?
I don't know.
I'm not too sure.
I haven't checked it out yet.
Oh yeah,
I
I think It could go either way.
Yeah.
They could get into the top 4, top 8.
Because it's their first year now.
I'm saying
$26.
$26.
Yeah.
That's a big.
I'm going to say miss out just by.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, same.
I think.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
Julian, how did Bill get so hot?
Fuck these questions, bro.
Why so hot, Bill?
Paul, he's the one we've linked up with.
Oh, is that Paul? Oh, shout out Paul. For those of you who don't know, he's going to put his tips every Tuesday. It's on our story. Stay tuned. And just a little collaboration, us and Paul. And
he's actually probably one of the best questions we're going to have.
Yeah.
Did the World Cup end of last year impact the strong teams with the players' fatigue into 2023?
Yeah, for sure.
Actually did.
Go look at the Panthers.
Yeah.
Like most of their team was in the World
All
Cup.
affected, yeah.
And look how they started. They lost the World Cup challenge against St. Helens.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And look how they started the season.
They've had a lot of matches during preseason.
And they even said
affected a lot.
They even said it.
They really did.
Watched their little documentary series they do on YouTube.
Yeah.
Even the trainers like most of them just they haven't had enough time.
Yeah, so the players have been really affected by the fatigue of course, the World Cup. You can see also clearly that's why he hasn't really hit his potential. You feel maybe that's the reason why he's been tired and why he's not. He's not.
And you know what? I think it sounds like now after like all the effect from the World Cup and plus how you said how they lost the World Cup challenge against St. Helens. And you know St. Helens, bro, they're the top team in Super League.
Yeah.
They've been
They look very fit.
They look really fit. But the way I see in my own eyes, I think Ivan Cleary is crumbling down slowly as it is, because the way
he's still a top coach.
But look how we said Penrith. They said that they might win back-to-back premierships and all that. I think they might crumble down, and they're going to probably be in the bottom 8 in the premiership. But they're not going to.
Are we bottom 8?
Who?
You said Panthers will be bottom 8.
Yeah, like as in not in the bottom 8.
Below top 4.
Below top 4. Yeah.
Okay.
As in, like they're not going to make finals or even semi-finals.
So out of the top 8.
Yeah, out of the top 8. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So the way I see it, they look like they're going to be
up and down.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I said Paul's question was the best one, but sorry, Paul, but this one has to be probably the best question of the day.
What was it?
Chris Hanna.
Oh, no, here we go.
Can you sack Anthony Bashara if you want higher ratings?
All right, listen here, Chris Hanna. I am not going to leave here, so you can sit back and relax, and you can.
I reckon sack me.
I think sack
me. I'm happy with that.
Everybody wants to go to sports shit, anyways.
Hey, I told you before, mate. I never said anything.
For those of you who don't know, I made a little prank on him. Yeah, Michael.
Listen, Michael Nicholas. If you're hearing, listen. If Michael Nicholas is hearing this right now, I'm going to get you back. I'm a bitch.
Hey, Anthony, can we post the video? We're going to put on the screen. Since it's going to be a black screen,
we'll put that.
Maybe we'll put
Michael Nicholas.
So we pranked him saying, it was Sports Shed.
Shout out Sports Shed.
Shout out Sports Shed. We said that they wanted Anthony on the team, and he wanted to go through with it. Actually,
now he had a question.
He wanted to have a talk.
But you
saw the video.
But yeah, I reckon we sack him. Yeah. Thanks, guys, Anthony. You've been
last words.
Rest in peace, Anthony. Sure.
We'll never sack him.
Never.
Not answering Daniel's one.
Yeah. What's the next one?
You know, we'll answer this one. Who's mostly likely to come out gay out of you boys?
Oh, Anthony.
I'll probably be in the grave.
Yeah, I'm also Anthony too.
Come on,
Anthony.
Mate, I'm wearing a necklace.
Come on, tell them now.
I'm wearing a rosary. Sorry, wearing a freaking.
Tell them now. Come on.
Listen, I am not going to be gay.
Just say
I don't like gays. I'm saying it straightforward. I hate them.
Okay, don't get us cancelled.
What's it going? Next question. Evo7 JDMs.
Oh, shout out Dale.
Dale?
Remember the bloke from work?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Shout out Dale.
Him.
Should they bring in another team?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I reckon they should bring North Sydney Bears.
Yeah, we spoke
That'll be a big
I
surprise.
think, bring back a team. I think, look how Dolphins have been. It's been very exciting. Everyone's loving it. So I think before we were against it, bringing a new team, but I think now it's worked out perfectly.
I think it worked out, yeah.
Get another, I think 3 teams to make it 20 teams.
And especially the NRL, they were saying about they want to bring Western Reds. They used to play back in '95.
Bombers too.
Bombers.
Bombers?
You might be right, but I'm saying another team.
Another team.
Oh, okay. I never heard about
It's
that.
on the list.
Oh, okay.
Andrew John spoke about it.
Is that from where?
Queensland.
Oh, Queensland. They got too much in Queensland, but really.
because Queensland is it's
It's like
you know what?
you know what it is because
where
they're,
they're from. I said
No, you said
Brisbane.
Bombers.
they're probably from Queensland, but they've got a big fan base in Queensland because
Queensland's
They
massive.
didn't
Yeah,
all
it is.
Sydney teams, man. Just
no,
like,
but we
we
already
have
got.
enough. But like, why do they bring all these Queensland teams, man?
To even it out.
Bring another.
They should bring a lot.
North Sydney Bears will be a good addition.
It will be because a lot of people living down in North Sydney, they're close to the stadium, anyways.
Yeah.
But they should bring like more teams like Melbourne, Adelaide,
And they
just
should bring
to
Adelaide.
bring a lot. Yeah,
Bring
Just
something
where
like
the
that.
fans are.
state-wise, you know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah.
they can all travel, but it's going to be a hassle for them.
But yeah,
You have to understand that. Yeah.
Final question from Masura. I think you're
Oh, Mason! Shout out Mason from work.
Mason.
mate.
Top four for I think this is a question for me.
Yeah,
Shadow.
that's it.
Top four for Europe's top 5 leagues.
I'll go Premier
Premier
League.
League, of course.
I'll say Syria. Syria,
yeah, I think
because they've got it's more tough. There's always like even when I
There's
always
shock
check the results,
Roma
it's shock
loses,
defeats
Juventus
compared to
loses.
La Liga and Bundesliga. Then I'll
Oh, you know, what I'm gonna say Premier League, Bundesliga,
yeah.
Syria,
La Liga.
People's gonna say La Liga, but
No,
La Liga
it's
is
too
so
easy.
easy.
It's so easy. It's
Like,
so
if
easy.
you really think about it, we beat all of them.
Come on, look, the last winners for the last 12 years, I'm pretty sure it's been Barcelona and Madrid.
I think Brighton beat Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
They're so good.
I'm thinking about, I think Premier League, like we said, Bundesliga, Syria, and La Liga.
La Liga and then Liga.
Liga.
So I think that's the final question. Yep, that's the final
that it?
question. Yep.
Yeah,
So
that's it.
I think that's a wrap for today's
That's a
podcast.
wrap.
What a long, how long? Like an hour and a half,
An hour
20
and a bit.
minutes?
Yeah.
Something
That was
like
good.
But
Had a
I
good
think we
talk.
needed to have it this long because it's
Because
been a
Okay,
while.
the camera cut.
Yeah,
Fuck that,
yeah.
bro.
I know, it happens
Yeah,
sometimes.
sorry guys. The video at the end is going to be just probably a picture of us.
But
and
no,
the
there'll be a video,
order in the background.
the video of Anthony, the prank we pulled on him.
Yeah, so that should be up.
I'm gonna put something on that back screen now, man.
But
Hopefully I
yeah,
still watch it.
You can sport whatever you want. I really don't mind.
we all enjoyed the pod. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. We'll be back next week for sure. We're going to be
Wait,
consistent.
why are you talking to the camera like it's on?
Oh, sorry, but yeah, we're gonna make sure we stay consistent with the podcast, and we'll see you guys soon.
Okay,
See you, boys.
later.
How many times he done it? Like the last 60 to 80 minutes, like about 20, 30 times. Like it didn't interest anybody in that game, man. Honestly.
Yeah. Listen, I'll make you an offer now.
What is it?
If you join us and you talk really well, you do good, we'll pay you money every time you come on and you leave the Touchline podcast.
I'll be honest with you. I need to think about it too. But like I said, if I'm gonna come as a guest tonight, I'm definitely in.
Yeah, because the only thing is, I'm gonna be honest. We've seen the uprise of Touchline podcast, and we don't like it. We want to put him down. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like that Bill. I don't like that Bill Hanna guy.
Yeah.
He's a little bitch. He talks too much.
Yeah, I know. Look, I'll be honest. I know he's my cousin and everything. I love him to death. But I told him we needed to reduce the swearing on the podcast and that, because if you're gonna keep swearing, the views are gonna go down. So
Yeah, 100%.
But I'm just trying to keep it basic and just to keep the content good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I heard.
I'm always coming with ideas and everything too. So whenever it hits me in the head, I always say, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do that.
Yeah,
I
100%.
told him that he swears a lot too much. I told him that. But in my opinion, for myself, I just need a bit of time. Maybe
Tell him
I'll say about at least
$200
a week or 2
every,
weeks,
say
roughly.
$500 every video. Just say.
I will let you know for sure if I'm gonna jump in on Sports Shit TV.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll give you the answer for sure.
100%. Listen, 200 every time you come.
Look, I don't mind. The money's not the problem, bro. The main thing is we get a good content and make it interesting for the followers, and everyone can follow us and making it enjoyable, bro. That's the main thing, right?
Yeah, you're a good man, Anthony.
Nah, thank you, bro. You know, and look, I'll be honest with you. I'm always straightforward and always come with ideas, you know, and always make it funny and interesting, you know. That's just my character.
should I say,
my
Sam?
character, you know. So 2 weeks for sure.
Yeah, we'll catch up on the Belmore game, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. The game's coming up in 2 weeks. So we'll meet up, and if he's one, if he's got free time anytime this week,
we
or
can do it
next week,
secretly. They don't
he's
need to
want to
know
go for a
yours.
quick feed. I'm down
Yeah,
with him,
maybe
you
we'll
know,
do
on the top of like easy on. So
Maybe we'll do it secretly without the other boys being there. They shouldn't know about it.
yeah, look, honestly, I don't mind really. I really don't mind. You know me, I'll go any place wherever you want.
Yeah.
But the main thing is,
Would you
we
go to
can
my
do
bed as well?
something good. Hey?
Nothing. Anyway, It was good talking to you, Anthony, and I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah, no worries.
Love you. Bye.